Hello, my name is Benjamin Calderon, and I will be answering interview questions for U of H's teacher education program. So, to get started with the first question, in my educational journey, I have decided to pursue teaching the early childhood through 6th grade group. I lean more towards this age because I felt this is where I can make the biggest differences in a student's life. I want to challenge the negative thoughts some students may have, like they will never be good at math because they simply weren't born that way. But in reality, anyone can learn anything as long as you teach them the right way, which is exactly what I'm excited to do as a future educator. I am prepared to formulate learning plans that can mold to any of my students' learning style. Answering the second question, I believe adaptability makes an effective teacher. Some may think that teaching your students is a one-sided relationship, but it's really a learning experience for both parties. The teacher is also learning about their students and adapting to each of their quirks and behaviors, which can be observed and analyzed to be able to better formulate lesson plans around their students' needs. Answering the third question, a challenge I could potentially face may be a student's unwillingness to learn and grow. Sometimes those issues are very deeply rooted, whether it be things that they were told in the past from previous teachers or even their own parents. The challenge will be building them back up and helping them realize their true potential. But in the time we share together, I'm confident I can succeed. Another challenge is that I'm aware that teaching can sometimes feel overwhelming, as some teachers may feel like they are pressed for time to prepare materials for their students. But that is why I'm already preparing today and already have potential ideas for lesson plans, and I'm currently seeking guidance and consulting with individuals who are already teachers. Answering the fourth question, like I mentioned in my answers to my previous questions, the main way I will be supporting the learning of my students is to first observe how they react to my first few lesson plans, and afterwards carefully studying each of the students. I will formulate new ones that will mold to their learning styles and make note of which students I may have to pull to the side for a positive one-on-one session. On a side note, I also plan on carefully forming student groups in my classroom where they can reach out to one another first and try to come to a solution. Group collaboration and engagement at early ages can help develop good habits like confidence, patience, and teamwork. Answering the fifth question, my most helpful experience that was and still is preparing me for my future teaching career is that I have volunteered at my church as an assistant instructor since 7th grade, working with children as young as 2 years old and others as old as 12. So I have some idea what is ahead of me. I have taken my years of volunteering as the ultimate opportunity to observe what I could potentially see in an elementary and classroom environment. Aside from that, I also had an amazing opportunity to be a year-long tutor for a group of first grade students during my senior year, and I got to see them grow every day. For the final question, my teaching philosophy would be that as an educator, I believe it is my sole responsibility that when students leave my classroom at the end of the day, they come back hungry for knowledge on the next day. Teachers may reflect their ability with the grades their students get, and although that can be a factor, I will be looking for a change in the attitude of my students, one that is excited to learn and hopefully carries on to the rest of their life. My goal is when students leave my classroom is for them to use the knowledge and advice I gave them to aid their success for whatever they decide to pursue. Thank you.